Small Cell Work Item 251 is here proposed and presented within the context of Small Cell Open RAN. 5G is here, and with that, a significant growth in the small cell market in the coming years. Small cells enable mobile network operators to deploy sites in strategic locations offering smaller coverage with higher capacities using licensed and unlicensed wireless spectrum. However, small cells come in a huge variety of form factors, different architectures, and end uses. All these require standardization. Small Cell Forum is helping the mobile infrastructure to move faster towards a best-case market growth scenario. The small cell baseband processing can be universal across all different small cell types and is using standard Open RAN interfaces. Today, the baseband to transceiver interface is typically realized using a high data rate digital interface, but the pinouts between vendors are not entirely standardized. The biggest issue is that radio frequency front end cannot be universal. The hardware is dependent on the frequency and output power, among other factors. Therefore, there'll still be the need for multiple different front-end modules, which they all need to interface to the transceiver. Thus, the connection and communication between radio frequency front-end and the rest of the communication system should be standardized for optimal performance and maximum scalability, and for increasing vendors' diversification. Furthermore, interface connections in the different network splits and in between small cells are not uniform across the different solutions, and therefore there are limited availability, long lead times, and an important lack of economy of scale, causing much frustration to installers. The goals of this work group will be, firstly, to develop a 5G small cell reference design as a minimum viable product. The design should allow flexibility and the ability of interchanging any radio frequency front-end module from the rest of the reference design, which will remain common to all small cells. Secondly, to develop a scalable open interface to the radio frequency front-end module. The reference design could be based on the NFAPI option 6 SRU and option 2 F1. Lastly, to develop an open and standard design for the internal and external interface connections of such small cell reference design. Are you interested to be one of the companies that will set and define the interfaces of the future of small cells? Then join this initiative. We look forward to having you in our discussions.